Welcome to season 7, episode 6 of the Film Bros Trivia Podcast. I am Tim. With me is co-host Patrick. How you doing, buddy?
Tim, I am very excited. I'm glad we watched this movie today.
Yeah.
I bought myself several lottery tickets.
You did?
It brings me good luck.
Wow, really in the spirit. Did your dead, not dead father or dead grandfather, dead family member, did someone speak to you?
No.
Or give you a vision of
our
some
father
kind?
is very much alive, so I didn't
Yes.
have...
That's why I kind of
any
transitioned
visions.
to family
Yeah.
member or something. But yeah.
No, I just pick random numbers. I just
Just
like,
pick random
give me
numbers.
whatever you think I deserve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You let fate decide.
Yeah. Yeah.
May the odds ever be in your favor. Sorry to kind of nerd out in that way. I'm not even a fan of that series. But anyway, it's a thing.
So we watched It Could Happen to You.
Yeah. Which we both kind of have like a thing. Like that was like on HBO and all that kind of stuff. I feel a lot back in the day. And it was something we watched a lot. And I probably, because the Yankee Stadium, seen more than anything else. But it held a high place in our hearts. So it was fun to revisit because I don't think I've seen this since I was a kid.
Definitely since the 90s. Haven't seen it. But
Yeah, for sure.
A New York policeman tips a waitress $2 million. Is this the IMDb log line? I was like, yeah.
He obviously did not realize he was going to win. He didn't think he was going to win, but yes.
Yeah. The cop played by Nicolas Cage only has enough money for the coffee that he bought and he drank and doesn't have enough for the tip. So he offers her, hey, how about I split this lotto ticket if we win? And she says, sure.
Right. Well, yeah, either that or double on the tip.
Well, that he says
right?
later on, like double the tip or the lotto ticket.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, okay, the cost of the bill, right? The 2 coffees they drank,
yeah,
$2.
Yeah.
So he's the tip on that should be like 40 cents.
Yeah.
So he's offering double the tip. Ooh, 80 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
So of course he's gonna say, yeah, give me the half the lotto ticket.
Clearly, and
whatever.
that kind of goes into our lead character here too, and the whole like thing. But I think he clearly wants her.
Well, he says as well. He literally vocalizes that. I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, like I think he feels that even more as it goes, right? As he's experiencing her and kind of starts to know her a bit more, he's like wanting it even more. But
Before we get into that, what'd you think of the movie? Having haven't seen it in
I like this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to put that there.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I still have my issues with the movie. I have issues with the movie that I don't think I kind of like felt when I was a kid that I feel more now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I have more issues with it now as like an adult. But I think like it might not tie well to the score, but I feel like this is still like a feel good movie. Like it's kind of hard not to just be like, this is all what we want, and in people and all that kind of stuff. And it's supposed to be this modern fairy tale, right? That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's very old fashioned. It feels like this could have been made in any decade of Hollywood. Like if it was made in like the 40s or 50s. It's starring
could be Jimmy Stewart starring,
or James Garner with Doris Day or something like that. It just is that kind of saccharine going on. Like, oh
exactly,
wow, real throwback.
Yeah.
But it definitely hits all the beats for rom, and I think is a complete failure in comedy. It's just not very funny.
Not great in comedy, but to be honest, I have still some issues with the rom.
Well, I didn't give it like a 4 or 5 stars, but I'm just saying I think it's very romantic and it's leads up great chemistry. But it doesn't rise to the level of like Pretty Woman or
right. Yeah, it's not going to be my lowest scored so far, but it's going to be towards the bottom.
Same here.
Yeah. Okay. So we're kind of on the same page then, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. Well, then let's get into our leads and go with Charlie Lang here. I think is where we need to start, right?
Charlie Lang, played by Nicolas Cage, and our leading lady is Yvonne Biasi, played by Bridget Fonda.
Biasi, yeah.
Yeah. Charlie is a New
Yes,
York City cop who is happy walking the beat and is the ideal cop we all wished not only existed but was readily in supply. He
right,
married his high school sweetheart Muriel right out of high school, but they have a strained marriage. They want different things. He likes living in Queens and loves and wants kids, and Muriel wants money and live comfortably.
right. It's I guess that's like it's weird because it's like it's this movie where you feel it's hard not to root for your two leads, right? Um, because you like the idealization of all these kind of these
Well, if do
morals.
you want to get into both, or because I'll do Yvonne's little quick thing real quick too, if you want to do both at the same time.
It's kind of hard not to talk about them at the same time,
Okay,
right?
Yvonne is from Pittsburgh and she moved to New York City with dreams of being an actress, but she flamed out and married the wrong man who was a pathological liar, racked up a $12,000 credit card bill in her name, which she can't afford to pay. She can't even afford to divorce him and has to declare bankruptcy. And that's where we
Yeah.
find her at the beginning of this movie.
Yeah. Hating her boss, but seemingly liking to be a waitress. To which Charlie also likes being a police officer. Like they both seem to really like um, what they do as
Hmm.
professions. Um, and maybe both of them are a little too idealistic and positive towards their feelings towards others that sometimes comes to their own detriment, right?
Sure.
I think that's another thing, which I kind of like. Like there's so much of that positive thing that some of this thing that you could see as being morally good and positive that it comes to their own faults at times. Like Charlie um, is so wanting to give that I think he completely ignores some stuff, which is part of my problem with Charlie.
Well, it's Superman, right? Like,
Yeah,
he is not living in the world that actually exists. He's acting as like a beacon of what you want the world to be.
right.
And man, yeah, like watching his performance, Cage is very good in this movie.
He is.
He's playing like the straightest of straight men. Just like this goodness just radiates off him. You could actually almost like picture like Henry Fonda, Bridget's grandfather, playing this character in like the 40s or the 30s. Uh, you
Fair.
know?
Yeah.
Um, and Bridget Fonda, like is just she's a goddamn movie star, like we said last week. And Cage, of
Yeah.
course, same deal. I mean, these two are just like bananas, great at what they do.
They are very good.
Hmm.
It's part of the tropes of I think what the movie is trying to be that I don't exactly blame them to where I have issues. You know what I mean? Like it's just like sometimes it just comes off like a little too campy. But again, it is supposed to be kind of this modern fairy tale, so it's kind of hard to knock it too much. And then there's also times where you're just like I don't know, like I don't understand how he doesn't understand his wife's issues at all for being such a do-gooder. You know what I mean? As much as we are totally driven to be like, she is the enemy and this is all horrific, her point of view, but like that he is completely absent-minded to her position, his wife, like almost completely,
Well, he's
is
making all these decisions
astonishing.
without her, and like just like
Yeah,
running full ahead of steam, just like yeah, I'm just gonna do what I want. And it's like you know, yeah, like you said, we're supposed to see her as the villain, and she does villainous things in this movie, but at the same time, like
sure.
she's got great points.
She does have solid points,
Yeah,
like solid points.
right.
Like where you're like, yeah, this is weird that you keep making all of like I get the splitting the ticket at one point, but then he repeatedly makes decisions with that money and giving it away without her like throughout the whole movie. And then like he's for such a do-gooder, he's in such denial of his feelings towards Yvonne.
Mm.
Um that he doesn't even realize how this looks and how bad this is for their current relationship. As much as like yes, she's clearly kind of a villain, like ish, right? Like clearly she hasn't been cool or nice to him for like it sounds like 5 years or so. Um,
That's half their marriage, by the way.
yeah, so like I get all that, but it's like it's just weird to be like he is and she says it, you're so good and you're so decency and she's so annoyed by that all the time.
Right.
but it's like he puts himself up like he's so much better that he does not realize like his faults in this situation at all. And that was kind of the problems. That and sometimes it comes off campy.
Um, yeah, I mean he is so purely good that he
Yeah.
just doesn't even stop to think about stuff. Like he
Right.
doesn't consider anything. He's just like, no, I have to do this thing because it is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And
I
it is
really
a
like that moment from Muriel where she's like that, where he was like, that's my favorite chair. Right.
yes. I put that
And
down in the comedy section because
there
there's
was
more
a
a few things
comedy.
that made me laugh.
I didn't make me laugh. I was like, oh, good
Well, because it
point.
was one of the
Like,
few things that made me laugh. Like there was like,
yeah.
but yeah, she's like, I love to give stuff away, so I didn't think you'd
Yeah.
mind or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta say, here's a fascinating part for me. My guy is born and raised and lived in Queens all his life, but he's a
Yeah.
Yankees fan.
Yes, this is what I wanted to bring up before the podcast. I was like, I'll save it for the podcast. And I was like, yes, I was like, this is weird, right?
This goes against the grain of
And like
Queens.
all
This
of the
is
kids that they bring to Yankee
yeah,
Stadium are
all Yankee
all wearing
fans,
Yankee
and
hats
this
and they're
is
super
this is
excited.
not, this is 1994. They're not great yet. This is
Yeah.
before
This is
Jeter has.
before the rise of the 90s Yankees.
In fact, this is during the strike.
Yeah.
Before, so
That's probably why the Yankee Stadium was like, yeah, we're available.
well, it's filmed in '93, so but
Fair enough. Still,
uh,
we got Don Manley and now you. Come on in. Like I'm hearing Bob Shepard. I'm like, oh, yay.
I also got I put that in the romance part, like oh Bob
Did you?
Shepard.
I'll have yes. Just yes. Give me more Bob Shepard, please. Thank
Now
you.
about him. Number
How about it?
two.
I remember one of the coolest things ever was like the one and only time I got to go to the Meadowlands to see a Giants game. And like weirdly
Oh,
enough, it
and you
was
heard Bob
preseason
Shepard's.
Giants against the
Yeah.
Panthers, weirdly enough. And yeah, and then like hearing Bob Shepard announce the Giants, and it was like I was young, but not that young, but I was still like, I had no idea. My mind is blown that Bob Shepard did anything but the Yankees. And it was like it was so mind-boggling. And then hear him going, run by Bubba. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I never knew I wanted this so badly in my life. And thank you.
Yeah, we were well, just an embarrassment of riches with announcers back then. Because like every game felt like it was done by like John Madden and Pat Summerall. I was like, oh, this is the
Yeah,
best.
it's so good.
So yes, we never heard Bob Shepard doing any announcing in the stadium.
Yeah, so that was really cool. And again, this is what we like, probably what we love so much about this movie. Just these kids just running around
Oh, that's the dream,
Yankee
right? Just
Stadium.
being able to run around Yankee Stadium, old Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Them
Dude,
taking pictures in the wall and jumping to cat.
this
And
I
you're
also
like,
wrote this all up
oh,
in the romance because it just made me fall in love with the movie.
fair enough.
Um, but he's not totally he understands the world enough to like he picks up that like the store is being robbed,
Right.
but
Yeah.
just by subtle clues. Like he's not like an idiot.
Right. He's definitely not an idiot. He's definitely not an idiot.
So
He's,
I
and
appreciated that
yeah,
scene. Although once again, like perfect cop, like he pulls his gun, but he doesn't shoot anybody. There's too many people, so he grabs like a
throws the
can of soup
can.
and throws it at a guy's head to knock him out.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, there's no way a cop does that.
He's a good cop. He really listens. It goes into like a whole thing in the beginning of like, don't prematurely hate our main character because he's a cop in New York
Well, this is
in the early 90s. Like,
well, you know what? I think this is post like Rodney King riots. So we had,
right.
granted that's on a different coast, but we still got to like, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, you
We're
still
not
got
at
like
the
them trying to fix the crime problem in New York thing that they got to shed too, you
right. I
know?
know, but I mean, like like after that, like the cops' Q rating was a little lower than it
Sure,
usually had been
sure. Yeah,
post the
yeah,
Rodney
yeah.
King riots, even though it
Yeah.
was a different coast. Um, let's see. Yeah, something you want to go into Yvonne a little bit.
Sure.
I mean, Bridget Fonda. I mean, ah,
She's really good.
I don't know why she wasn't a bigger star. I honestly don't
I
because
agree. When we're introduced to her,
she
like
lights up the screen.
in the courtroom with the judge, is like she's so freaking charming.
Hmm.
And it's yeah, and I think I like actually like her a little bit more than I gotta go Nicolas Cage because he's not Nick Cage yet. That's later 90s. He goes full Nick Cage, right?
It's not until The Rock.
Right. Like that's where in Face
Okay.
Off and he starts going into that full mode. That's where it's like, yeah,
Right.
We're
Okay.
Nick Cage now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still pre leaving Las Vegas, so he hasn't.
Right. We got to get into the snake eyes and all that kind of stuff
Oh,
going
I love
in where
Snake
he
Eyes.
goes, he's like, I'm Nick Cage now, right? So he's Nicolas Cage, where he's still doing kind of different kinds of stuff, right? Um, I like her a little bit more than him. I like her performance a little bit more. I find her character a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know if I just buy into her character a little bit more than Nicolas Cage's character, so that could be a writing part of it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if she's got the same kind of issues that I have with the Nicolas Cage character with Charlie, you know what I mean?
Well, she's got like this like insane run of bad luck where you
Right.
can't help it. Like like in the beginning of the movie, we find out about like the ex-husband running up the credit card bill,
Right.
and then like you know, he was like a pathological liar. On top of it, he kicked her out, and that's when he ran up the credit card bill. Then
Right.
like we find out like when she was a kid, 11 years old, her puppy died of parvo. It's like,
Right.
to this day, I still don't even
Still
know what
don't know what
parvo
that
is.
is.
I looked up what parvo is. It is a horrific disease. Please vaccinate your dogs. I'm assuming
Yeah.
she didn't have the money. Uh, she works for like this absolute slave driver, piece of crap boss.
Yep.
Although I think she overreacted a little bit. You know, like she shows up like 2 hours late for work, right? And it's like I'm gonna dock you 2 hours. Like, but I told you I was gonna be late for work. Like, you knew this already. I had personal problems, but it's like 2 hours pay for a waitress in New York. So it's like four and a quarter an hour because they all have tips.
Go off tips, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
can't imagine that diner being particularly great for tips, but yeah.
I don't imagine any of them having to report their tips either. So they're
Sure,
not pooling their
sure.
tips in that place. I don't think so.
He's clearly a jerk, although at the
Oh yeah,
same
yeah.
time, like
The principal of the thing anyway.
I thought he needed to get his wallet from his car. He'd be right back. You're a little like,
All right,
seems like you've been
Pollyanna.
doing
Yeah,
this
come
a
on.
long time. Like, how did you
Yeah,
not
yeah,
pick
yeah.
up on that one? Like, that's pretty
Although
bad.
it's like a $9, it's like a less than $10 tip bill. So like just
Right.
chill.
Yeah. Guy's
But
over.
she is excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about her. She lights up a screen. When she smiles, you smile. She's great.
Yes. She's good. And you kind of you do. I don't want to step on the romance, so I kind of I don't want to go too much into
Well, we
that
can
one.
just move past this and just like rate the category and move
Yeah,
on.
it's. I think I've said all I needed to say. I went 3.5.
So did I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're gonna have the
Okay.
exact same score for this one. That would be
I
fun.
wonder. Yeah.
Well, this is romance. My
Romance.
highest rated category.
Is it?
Yeah. This
This. I think we just did the highest rated category for me. Was leads. I
okay.
did three and
All
a
right.
half, and it's
We-
mostly Richard Fonda. Yeah. This one doesn't get too much lower though, but yeah.
Okay. When Charlie first sees Yvonne in the coffee shop, you can see he's immediately struck by her,
Yeah,
and
he's
then
like
just like
staring.
absolutely crashes and burns. He tries to be flirty and funny with her.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Um,
She storms off.
yeah. Well, he's like he's at a Greasy Spoon diner, and my guy makes a joke like, "How's the lobster thermidor?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's funny." Yeah.
Yeah.
But like then he orders the meatball sandwich. I'm like, "Sir, you've lived in New York all your life. What are you doing going into a greasy diner and ordering a meatball sandwich?"
Isn't that what she says? Good luck.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's a
like, oh,
brave choice.
okay.
Like so like Charlie has some issues that we need to work on.
For sure.
Bo, his partner, was much more like, yeah, I'll just get a burger. Like that is correct, sir.
Well, he wanted to go to Burger King.
Right. Yeah. Clearly anything at that Greasy Spoon diner is better than Burger King, but whatever.
Right.
Um,
He wanted a burger, a double, a deluxe cheeseburger, and a muffin while he waits for his cheeseburger.
right. And then the next, yeah, the blueberry muffin. That was an interesting combination. I forgot
Yeah, I
about
thought so too.
that.
I was like,
Then
man, all right.
the next big one where we tug at our heartstring is the second time that Charlie goes into this diner to come back.
Yeah.
And he's still deciding to go back and forth between if he wants to give her the half of the lotto winnings or not. And you could see him just like absolutely fall for her throughout this. Like you see her being nice to the people, well, the guy who has AIDS in there, and
AIDS,
it's just
yeah.
like she knows everyone is being
How
very kind. And,
topical for the era and everything, right?
right, and
Like,
she's like, yeah, Philadelphia just came out like a year before, I think.
yeah,
I'm gonna double check on that. And you see him. She like knows everybody there and is checking on, and she's apologizing for being rude and explaining what happened. Yeah, it wasn't the year before. I fucking nailed that.
yeah,
And then he gives her a present of the chain that goes around her glasses because she's always losing her glasses, doesn't know where they are at any time. And she's like, "That's the nicest thing anyone's ever gotten me." And he's like, "Jesus, I hope not."
yeah. Well, yeah, and you can clearly see this, like, he's not used to someone being so
Appreciative?
thankful and
Yeah,
appreciative for his kindness
right.
that that's another thing that he seems to be clearly attracted to. But yeah, it just seems like every little thing he gives more and more doe eyes
But
and
like
being like, I gotta, yeah, I'm
the
gonna put
moment
away
that
this
Bridget
tip.
Fonda like gets that like little chain,
Yeah.
it's like the greatest. You really believe it has the greatest thing she's ever gotten in her life. It's like Jesus
Right. Because it's
Christ.
been pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got this and she makes sure she puts out for Miracle Whip because you got to have your standards. Yeah, I know. I was like,
You know
oh,
how I feel about Mayo.
do we?
Uh, anyway, that's when after she mentions like her having to declare bankruptcy, and he's like, "Oh, all right, fine, double the tip or half the lotto winnings." And you know, that's where he tells her, she agrees to the lotto winnings, like whatever. And he's like, "We won $4 million," and it's a fascinating like, but rush avalanche of emotions that she goes through,
Right.
where like she starts to she thinks he's fucking with her. He's like, "Why would you be this mean?" Like that's really effed up.
Which is a
And
part I put in comedy.
okay.
I like some of that there comedic wise. But yeah, and then she gets super excited and hugging everybody. And then she refuses it. She's like, I can't
Ice cream on
accept
pie for everyone. Who wants
it.
pie? I love that SOB Sal like wrecking up all the ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she realizes, wait, that is way too generous. But he's like, no, I need you to have this.
Yeah.
It's got to be. And it's just so it's a real good scene,
Yeah.
especially from her. She's amazing in that scene. Although you can see him
Yes.
like putting up with some tears and everything, like watching this happening, and he's just like, this is
Right.
the greatest thing I've ever
But
done in my
again, yeah,
life.
he's got these doe eyes. He's so like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is only like the second rom-com I think that he's done.
Yeah.
Because he was famously in Moonlight with Cher.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever actually seen that movie. He is
Never did. I've seen that
he's
cover
he's
for
very
like
good in
years.
that movie.
Yeah.
But this is his most normal. I don't Honeymoon in Vegas doesn't really count. I don't think we already talked about that. Same
Yeah.
director as
Yeah.
this movie, by the way. This is a reunion for them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Um. Yeah. So then I don't know. After that, you have where he skips the boat to go and help her with the cab.
Right. And they have
And
dinner and then they have
mhm.
champagne and then they dance. And I kind of like the dance because it really does seem like they clearly both are feeling
Oh, the
it,
body
but like
language is there. Yeah.
they feel so awkward about it and they don't know what
It's
to do about it.
That's acting, baby. That's good acting.
Yeah, it's good. But again,
Worthless acting.
it's one of the things that makes me annoyed with Charlie and his character because it's like he's in such denial of this because he wants to be such a good person is so annoying. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but he's married. So this is the issue that you had with Four Weddings and a Funeral, like, angry about like this woman like constantly cheating. And like Charles like, no, I'm not that guy. I can't do that. He won't even consider it. But
No,
at the
but
same
like
time, like,
he's not honest about it at all or any of his feelings there.
right.
It is the first time
Because he's that kind of a good person because he's just
we
like, I
do
can't even
get
think
him
about it.
finally being honest
Sorry.
about his frustration with his wife. That's the first time we do get him
A little
something
too
like,
honest, a little effed
yeah,
up. Like, why are you
yeah,
revealing all that to this like woman you've known for like 2 days?
exactly. And this woman you've been married to for like a decade, and
Yeah.
yeah. But so it was a little like, oh, okay, now we're getting a little bit honesty where we're in like
I mean, he
denial
straight up
of
tells
almost
her he lost his
entirely.
virginity to his wife.
Yeah, yeah,
And so that's why he married her. It's like, okay.
yeah.
Even she's a little like, wow.
And it's kind of weird because I feel like there's like some subtlety of he's always wanted kids and she doesn't. And
That's not
it's,
subtle. That's pretty. That's
is
text,
it?
not
Because it
subtext. I
kind of
think
like
so.
you get it a little bit when they're in the bathroom.
Right. And she's like,
Yeah, and then you get a little bit in the story where he's talking about the Hasidic Jews, about them with kids.
yeah.
And then that's it. I don't think you get anything else about that.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty obvious when they're talking in the bathroom where he's like, one bedroom in Queens is perfect for the two of us.
Right.
Like, if we had kids, that would be a different story. She's like, we can't
Right.
afford to have kids. It's like, cops have kids, firefighters have kids,
Firefighters
we
with
could have
kids. Yeah.
kids.
Right.
Um. Anyway, after all that, after some Tony Bennett crooning, they go on the friend dates.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's really like, well, no, we're just friends. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Everybody sees it, and that again, part of the problem. But yeah,
But like a lot of this stuff is very, like the first one is a little too like, where they go rollerblading through Central Park and then Charlie goes into the lake. I'm like,
yeah,
all
that
right, this
didn't
feels like a
work.
worse movie. This isn't good.
Yeah, it did not work.
But then when it gets into like the charity aspect with like they go in like Charlie's like, I got a great idea, and they go to like the subway and he starts just giving away free tokens to everybody who wants to ride the subway. And then the Yankee
Yeah,
Stadium bit, which we've already spoiled.
I think it's kind of part of my problem. Like, I get their interest in each other based on their personalities and their interest in why they want to help others, kind of deal.
Right.
But I never really buy the passion or whatever from the two of them. Like I don't like as much as they're
What?
so charismatic and so good. Like I never really bought and
Didn't
it was sold by any of that.
didn't want to see some sweaty screwing on the screen.
Well, no, I don't need a sex scene. I just like even like where they like finally embrace in the hotel room. Like it never really is like
This is a
okay.
PG movie, sir. Those bathrooms are staying on.
Oh, come on. Yeah, they even talk about the bathrobes. But
Terry Cloth.
no, I again, I don't need skin. I don't need all of that. I'm never really sold on that part of the romance, and that's my biggest problem with this category.
Okay. I was. I was sold on them being
Okay.
into each other. These are like two like people that
I
have lots to
understood
say to
that
each other
part.
and like seem very comfortable with each other. And yeah, I
Sure.
bought it.
I got that, but I didn't get the other part of that.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
Um, to the most romantic thing. I mean, well, we were more or less talked about the hotel, so we can more or less skip that, right? Well, it's cute though,
Yeah.
where he's like they both end up at the Plaza Hotel by accident.
Yeah, it just comes off as more awkward.
Well, he even
Um,
says it. I don't know why I'm
most
so
of
nervous.
Yeah,
But like
it's so weird.
he like she's like, "Did you check the bathroom? There's a robe in there." And then
Yeah, we
what?
could share and split the robe and
I thought that was
like
cute and funny. And I also liked it when he offered fruit. He's like, "Would you like some fruit?" It's like, "Oh, right. Your room probably has fruit too."
it's the exact same. Yeah.
Yeah, in a different color.
Yeah.
Um. Anyway, yeah. Under oath, Yvonne admits to loving Charlie more than anything in the world. She says he changed her world, and not because of the money, but because he made her believe again that people were fundamentally decent.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
It was lovely. And you kind of I think I liked the him chasing after her after the verdict and yelling after her and even like throwing up a journalist against the wall kind of
Yeah,
deal. Like that where I was like, "Oh, here I feel like is some finally some like passion between the two of them kind of deal that I don't feel like we really get for most of the movie." So I dug those parts.
yeah. Get your name out of your mouth or whatever. That's a real Cage moment.
Yeah.
And then you have like the big finale where you find out like all the city of New York is feels bad for them, and everything, and donates a whole bunch of money. Didn't
What
get at your
was
heartstrings
up
at all.
with the balloon, with the hot air balloon? What were
What were
they
they
even
throwing out
done?
there?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. I was wondering the same thing. Funny story
Okay.
about that balloon. The hot air balloon was shot on Labor Day in 1993, September the 6th. Uh, and it caused a panic on the ground because people did not know what the hell it was. Because I was thinking about watching this week, oh, they really did this. That's really
Yeah.
dangerous, a hot air balloon in New York City. That's a problem. There's like a lot of buildings that like the wind can just take. The wind is strong in New
Yeah,
York.
it is.
Calls
Yeah,
replaced the 911. People didn't know what was going on. It became a news thing. It's like it was for a movie. It's okay, folks. But like,
that's
we've
funny. The
watched Macy's Day
permits to get
Parade
that,
where
dang.
like, Garfield has gone awry and exploded. So you just don't know with the wind in New York. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was weird. It was weird. It was a weird moment where you're like, what? Like, did they get that much money that they're throwing money? What are they doing? It looked red. I'm not
yeah, I was like, is it
sure.
rose
And
petals? I don't know. But
yeah.
anyway, they get a whole bunch of money from this Savine work, 600 grand.
Yeah.
Charlie goes back to being a cop. Yvonne gets her coffee shop back. Yvonne's ex, Eddie, can only get work driving a cab. Muriel married Jack Gross, who cleaned her out their checking account and fled the country. And now she lives in the Bronx with her mom, working in a nail salon.
At least she's out of Queens. It's part
I
of
was
what she
thinking the same
wanted.
thing. I was thinking the
Yeah.
same thing. I was like, I think it's just the Queens thing. She's in the wrong borough.
She's in the wrong borough. She's with family. I think she's good. She's gonna be all right.
I wasn't sure about where Rosie Perez was from. Was the Bronx or
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Yeah. But Spike Lee is Brooklyn. Yeah, Bushwick.
Yeah.
I
That
figured it
makes
was
sense.
Brooklyn just because of Spike.
With Spike, yeah.
Yeah. So I gave this category a 4.
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
So yeah, I still liked it, but I still had some issues.
All right. Well, the next category is where my score comes crashing down. Um,
Same.
yeah. There's not a lot of comedy in this movie.
It doesn't work without comedy wise without Rosie Perez. Like it just doesn't work.
100% she is the backbone of the comedy in this movie.
Yeah,
Almost all comes from her. She
almost
is
all of
very
it.
good in this movie.
She's fantastic in this movie.
I love Rosie Perez. She should have
Yeah.
gotten more work to do
I mean, every
in the
once in a
90s.
while you'll get something from Wendell Pierce, but like
Hmm.
for the most part, it is her.
Yep.
You might have one or two lines from our leads,
Hmm.
but again, it's kind of fleeting and usually early on in the movie for their lines.
Yeah, like I
But
enjoyed like Yvonne like couldn't help herself. She's a waitress, so she starts pouring a glass of water for the judge who's
for the judge,
joking.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I like the where the you have you ever been divorced? Of course you haven't been. Like that whole thing. Like I thought that was pretty funny. So that was
Yeah.
good from her. The stuff with her and her ex or not really ex-husband in the whatever nuts was it? I can't
Eddie
remember now.
macadamia nuts.
Macadamia nuts. I thought that stuff was pretty funny.
I'm
Um,
surprised you haven't cleared out like for like a 15-minute diatribe on the Tucci
well,
being in this
we
movie.
haven't gotten to supporting characters yet. So, but anyway,
You're gonna give
so
this category a 5 because Tucci or
no.
okay.
But no, I'm just
Tucci
kidding.
Tucci ripped in this movie.
Yeah, he was in shape,
Abs
dude.
of steel.
Got to be nothing but a towel. Good for you, buddy. Look at you, you know, looking good.
He was.
Yeah.
Bounce a quarter up that thing.
Yeah, so I don't know. And then, again, Wendell Pierce, I thought was pretty good in a few moments in this movie, being pretty
Yeah,
funny too. Like his stuff with the Knicks was really, really funny.
agreed.
Round guard. It's just so funny.
A small round forward is what he's
Oh, is
just
that what
he's
it
like.
was? Okay.
He's gonna buy if he. Well, he's like, what would you do if you won the lottery or whatever? It's just like I buy the Knicks, and he's like, but what would you do with her? I was like, well, I'd bring her to the garden so she could watch me play for the Knicks. I'd start myself as a small round forward.
He even does like the movements like
Yeah,
round or whatever. It's like that's great. It's really funny.
and
He's got a few moments of that
hmm
that is really funny. But yeah, it's Rosie Perez that's like her reaction to winning the lottery
so cute and
is
so
just
funny. He's like, we're rich, we're
adorable and
rich, we're rich.
awesome.
Just
Yeah.
like jumping up and down,
Every time her being angry with Charlie
and
is
rightfully
just
so.
and rightfully so. Yeah.
I love even before that where she's like pissed at him for the numbers.
Yeah.
And he's like, we got the license on the 26th, but the wedding was on the 27th. Why do we celebrate on the 26th? I don't know. Custom? What? Um, uh, but yeah, I love where he has to like Charlie has to like try to like calm her down. It's like, well, you might become a celebrity because of all this. Muriel
Right.
Lang, woman with the heart of gold,
Heart of
could endorse
gold.
like a shampoo or conditioner, and then like she starts trying to push that exact same thing when they accepting the check and everything. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, no, it was funny
And
scene.
the scene where they're going shopping and Charlie puts $1 in the blind guy's cup,
Oh yeah, she
and she
takes it
just rips it out. I
out.
was like, "Stop giving every bum on the street our
And
money."
then he puts it back in too
Yeah.
as they leave. And then, the whole like, what is it, sweetheart? He keeps calling her sweetheart. Yes, sweetheart, or whatever, as she's shopping more and more and more. And then PETA
Mhm.
throws the paint at her.
Shout
Uh,
out to what's her name? Sorry.
from Bones.
Yes, yes, Emily Deschanel in her film
I
debut. Her
saw that
dad
today.
was the director of photography. So that was
Ah,
yeah.
didn't notice in the moment, but when I looked it up later, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, and then Yvonne gets home after winning the lottery, opens up an expensive jar of macadamia nuts, listens to her messages, and the first is from MasterCard offering her a new card and a 20,000 line of credit. And the
Yeah.
second is from Stranger who says he wants her to smack him with a wire brush on the tushy. She's like, "What the
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna change my number. What is this?
And then Eddie, Stanley Tucci calls the Tooch,
Yeah.
and it's so funny here pretending he didn't know that she was like, "You won
You
something?"
want something? Yeah, it's so funny.
Oh, I love Tucci.
He's
And he's
amazing
so
in that
good and
scene.
convincing. Yvonne almost believes it, and she's like, "Don't call her here again."
Yeah, she's like, just stop. No,
But
yeah.
he's so funny in that little bit.
Very little bit. I could have used more Tooch, as always.
I agree. I could have used more
Yeah.
Tucci. Could have used more Wendell Pierce.
You know what's crazy? Like, I still haven't seen like The Devil's Wear Prada all the way through, and I like Tucci's like my, my dude. I should probably do that one day.
Dude, that's weird. Yeah,
I
the
know,
sequel's
right?
coming out.
I know. It's weird. Like,
It's a good Tucci performance.
it's just like it doesn't seem like a movie for me. But then I'm like, but I love Stanley Tucci like to death, and he's a big part of that movie. Like, what am I doing? I don't know. I gotta
You
get
know
on
what?
it.
Tucci performance was overrated for me. I think people
What?
loved it just a bit too much. Not that he's bad, but just like
What?
I don't get Easy A. I was like, really? I don't understand that.
Ah, he's so charming in that movie.
Do you know
Bite
it's a
your
Tucci?
tongue.
You know it's a Tucci movie that is underrated?
Road to Perdition.
Oh well, yeah, but
Very small, but good.
the
The
core.
Core. Okay,
Tucci
all
is
right.
really good in the core, man.
Tucci's never not good.
100% true.
I mean, that's like I'm amazed that I'm not obsessed with his cooking stuff.
I was
Like,
stunned. I was laughing my balls off when the Generation Z got on TikTok and it's like started thirsting after Stanley Tucci with him making like drinks. It's like, what is going on?
I probably don't watch his stuff because it will probably not go well for me. Like, it would be one of those things where I like look up and it's like, oh no, it's 1 a.m. I've been watching Stanley Tucci cook and make drinks for like hours. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love Charlie. It says he gets a call at 3 a.m. with a guy who has a gun to his head. And he pulled the trigger, but he didn't give him a
Oh
thousand
yeah.
dollars. And Bo's like,
Messed
he
up.
called me at 3 a.m. telling him to pull ahead, pull the trigger. Go ahead,
Go ahead, yeah.
get out of here. I love
The
when
bunk.
Charlie. Yeah, the, I got to get you to watch Treme someday. Um,
Yeah, fair
Charlie
enough.
gets a public citation for bravery after getting shot and foiling the bank, not bank robbery, the bodega robbery.
Right.
And he says he's donating $10,000 to the Policeman's Widow Fund, and Muriel just starts crying.
Yeah. For how much money he like gave away, I can, and like how angry she is by that situation, I kind of almost get her going after Yvonne's money, you know?
Yeah, no,
She's trying to recoup some stuff.
for real. And I
Yeah.
completely understand it. I don't like it, but like, you know.
Right. You kind
Um,
of get it.
we find out that Yvonne's husband, Eddie, they had a child. He insisted he named Al Pacino Biasi.
Yeah. I didn't think
Oh,
that was that funny, to be
it made
honest.
me
I don't
laugh.
know. I thought that it
And
was supposed to be sold as funnier, and I was like,
when
okay.
when Eddie and Yvonne are having a fight, when he like forcibly moves himself back in, he starts eating, and she's like stealing the nuts back.
Yeah.
And right before she leaves, he just grabs the nut and shuts the door. He's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say some of it for his part, but yeah, that was really funny. And then he just goes back and lays down back on the couch. Like, it's so funny.
and the last couple things that made me laugh was in the divorce proceedings, in the meeting, the Richard Jenkins' office. Like Charlie just shouted, "You had them done," because Muriel
Yes.
got breast enlargement. But Walter, Charlie's lawyer, is confused. Like, what are you
Wow.
talking? What
What
got
the?
done?
I'll tell you later. That was for
And
that.
then
There was some of the
Walter's
media stuff with some of the newspaper reveals. Like, they would like do something court wise or something, and then they would just see some like crazy news thing like cop pays hooker, not hooker, but you know what I mean? Like it would always be something kind of outlandish that like version of what we just saw in the newspaper thing. That was
Well,
kind of
it's just
funny.
like, dead father gave the numbers.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Cop hit wife. She
Right.
just like grabbed her arm once.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of that
Uh,
stuff made me laugh.
I also laughed at Charlie's lawyers, like Walter's just surprised and dismayed at Charlie giving Muriel all his lotto money. He's like, she can have it all. And
Yeah.
then Charlie's lawyer insists that the pre-lotto bank account savings be divided 50-50.
Yeah. Chump change.
It's like 3,600 bucks.
Yeah.
She's like, this I insist on 50-50. It's like 3,600. Okay.
Good job.
But like, yeah, there's not a lot to laugh at. I gave it a 1.5.
Wow. You went lower than me.
I had a feeling I would. It's not funny.
I'm
Like
gonna
this.
I'm gonna go two.
Okay.
I'm
Did
gonna
you
go
have a higher
two.
score originally?
I
Did
had
I
two
bring you
and a
down that
half
much?
originally. You brought me down a half point.
Well, keep your 2.5. We'll see where we are
No,
in the end.
no, I'm not. I'm gonna go two. Um, because you're right. I'm putting a lot on Rosie Perez,
I feel like I
and that's what
raised
this
your.
movie has.
I don't know. I'm wondering if I convinced you to raise your score on your movie last week, and I'm convincing you to lower your score on my
I don't
movie
know.
this
I mean,
week.
I haven't changed any for lead and romance. I've not changed. So,
Okay. Well,
but you're right. It wasn't very funny of a
there's
movie.
not a lot common in this rom-com.
Yeah, I do. I think we're better here because we have some supporting characters. Not a lot of them get a whole lot of time here, which is the biggest problem.
Yeah, well, Rosie Perez, of course, is the standout.
Is the
Uh,
standout without a
Playing
doubt.
Muriel.
Yes,
Uh,
and
we've
we kind of
already
already talked about. We kind of
pretty much all the
understand
best
her
stuff. Yeah.
perspective already.
I will say, when Muriel asked Charlie if should get her breasts enlarged, and Charlie's flabbergasted about the questions, like, I just don't think you need it. And I gotta say, having seen Do the Right Thing, I absolutely agree with Charlie on this.
Seems extreme. Yeah,
Yes, yeah, don't mess with perfection. Um, but yeah,
sure.
she's amazing in this movie.
Yeah, oh,
So
without a doubt.
Williams, played by the GOAT Wendell Pierce, is
Yeah.
Charlie's best friend and partner on the force. Not only is he a Knicks fan, which I love. I love that his like consolation is like he couldn't get seats to the Knicks. He had to beat somebody because like seventh row. Like holy shit, and that's like mid '90s Knicks. That is prime Knicks.
Prime. And
They're going.
but he already knows and understands, and he's like so excited, like regardless, like so like Charlie's kind of like, I know it's not Flores. But he's just like like he doesn't even
I
care.
that the Knicks are going
Like
to the
he
finals that
understands.
season, Tim.
Yeah, he's so excited, like
Or they
and
just
you
went to the
should.
finals. I'm not sure exactly the time on when they're supposed to be this year, but yeah.
I don't know. But yeah.
Um, Bo's also a Giants fan because you see him drinking that cup later on. He's like, he's also a Giants fan, my guy,
Well, I didn't miss that part.
and a
Okay.
Yankee fan.
Right. Well, they're all Yankee fans, which is weird.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know who his hockey allegiances are why, but
Might not be a hockey fan. I don't know.
do me
Although
happy.
we're close to the Rangers being really good too. So it's like also like,
Rangers
yeah.
literally just did one
Yeah. Like
win
I
the
feel
cup
like
that year.
everyone's actually pretty good, but the Yankees.
Oh, the Giants are not good. Giants dark days for the Giants in '94.
I guess you're right.
This
Right?
is
What was
pre
it?
Kerry
90?
Collins,
90 was the last one?
89, 90. Yeah, yeah.
89, 90. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, we're in dark days. I think we're in the might be Dave Brown is the
Oh
quarterback for the Giants.
no. Okay. Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
great.
yeah. We haven't hit Jim Fossil yet. I think it's dark days. Uh, anyway, Stanley Tucci is Eddie Biasi, an out of work actor and
My
pathological
man.
liar who's been nothing but a leech for Yvonne.
It
Louise,
really drops her, right? It doesn't come calling until the she wins, right? That's when he calls.
right.
Doesn't
He
seem
only
to get
gets like
anything out of it
two
though.
scenes, but they're phenomenal scenes, and I could have
Yeah,
used a third or a fourth scene.
I agree. I agree.
Uh,
Obviously.
Isaac Hayes is Angel Dupree, who works for the New York Post.
What a weird little role. I'll
Yeah,
never knock Isaac Hayes. maybe my, upbringing of watching South Park too as well with all of that. But um it's strange because like
He's the Duke.
is he a
Number one.
mystical, magical character? Nope, he's actually a reporter.
He's a piece of shit tabloid reporter who's been
Yes, because
stalking them
like
the whole movie and ruining their lives.
yes, because I feel like most of these bad articles is from him, you
Yeah,
find
it is. It's
out.
always the Post. It's him. Yeah.
But then he gives a nice one at the end to help them out, I guess.
Yeah, because he
So it's
this
like,
guy when they're at their lowest, they've lost all the money. She's
right.
losing the diner. He pretends to be a homeless person to get into her diner, and she has a special table for people who can't afford to eat and
Yeah.
pay for a meal. So she calls it the Charlie Lang table. And even at their lowest, they give him a free meal and they all give him some money, and he's like he writes it up like these people are amazing. We need to do something to help them out. And
He has the most ridiculous camera too. It's like almost like on a wristband thing
yeah,
that he just is like, what?
real James Bond shit going on over there.
For a newspaper reporter that has got to take his own pictures too? Like, dang, okay.
Well, it's appropriate for Rupert Murdoch's piece of shit paper. That's what they do.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, he's there. Yeah, Seymour Castle as con man Jack Gross. Who's
Yeah.
very obviously a con man from the very beginning. He sneaks his way
From
onto
the
that millionaire's yacht.
I feel like we might be like slightly biased based just based on his like prior or all the movies we've seen him do. But anyway, yeah, I agree. Like it's uh
He's having a lot of fun flirting with Rosie Perez and vice versa. They're fun
yeah,
together. I
they're
could have
fun
done with more
together.
scenes.
Yeah, I agree because he's mostly on the boat and then he doesn't really pop up till at the end again.
Yeah, just a background
Um,
character after that.
yeah, and I guess that's probably the problem. Like you have some really solid supporting characters and they all have way too small screen time. But it's a
Yeah.
rom-com. You got to keep it tight, so it's hard.
And the last two I really want to mention Red Buttons as Charlie's lawyer, Walter, and the immortal Richard Jenkins as Muriel's lawyer, C. Vernon Hale.
That's
Jenkins
what I
hasn't
was gonna say.
aged in 40 years.
He
He
looks
looks exactly
exactly
the
the same.
same. It's
Exactly the same. It's
not
insane.
right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
But
think it's
what's
going
insane,
bald earlier. It just makes you
you
just
look
don't
the
age
same
after
for
that.
yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying. I do. That makes sense.
Because I was watching
Um,
Sea of Love like a week or two ago, and he's
yeah,
in that movie as Al Pacino's like original partner, and like he looks
yeah.
exactly the same. Jesus Christ,
It's impressive.
it really is.
Yeah.
I'm just,
He's
gosh, you're
just
impressive.
so I had no it's crazy how he definitely had a thing for comedy and timing so much earlier on too, right? Like
It's 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 funny.
the
He
delivery in the back and forth with the discovery of the fake boobs,
it's
right?
almost like he's a Coen Brothers character. He's
Yeah,
so quick
that's
with
a
everything.
good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it continues in the trial
Hmm.
and some of the way he delivers these like outlandish statements of "aha, I got you" kind of things.
Yeah.
And he just nails it every time.
Uh, gosh,
He's
you're impressive.
really good. Yeah, well, exactly, yes. Immortal line from him. Yes. Gosh, you're impressive. Yeah.
And then real quick, just like wild to see baby Ann Dowd in this is Carol, Yvonne's best friend and coworker.
Who? Did I
Ann
miss
Dowd.
this? Yeah, I missed this part. What?
Remember the evil lady from Hereditary? Oh, you never saw Hereditary, did you?
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The one who was like leading the cult.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that. Okay.
Well, because she looks completely different.
Yeah, I think that's probably what threw me. Like I'm like, oh, Hereditary's messed up, man.
Yes, it is.
It's like your epitome of a slow burn that you're like, whoa, yeah.
So what did you give supporting characters?
I gave it a 3.
So did I.
Okay.
So I'm a little higher than this movie than you. I gave this a final score of a 12.
Um, 11 and a half. Right. Right. No, wait, no. Right? Because I went down did I go down? I went down a half point, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you went down a half point, yeah.
So I'm 11 and a half. But it's fine. I originally had a 12, so I'll give you the 12.
There you go. Not
That's where
asking for a lot.
I literally that's what I had it at originally, so that seems fair.
Thank you. All right. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Good sportsmanship
Yeah.
on your part.
Well, I try.
I'm not going overboard on this movie. I know what it is. I know
It's
it's tasteful.
surprised to what I
Same as
said
you.
originally, right? So it's like it's definitely not as high as I thought. It's not
It's
the lowest. It's still practical match the lowest.
yeah, and it's actually funny. It has like similar like good feeling vibes while watching
Right.
it. It's like this
Right,
thing is just good
exactly.
vibes. It doesn't
Yeah.
work entirely, but it's good vibes. Actually, Roger Ebert loved this movie. I went and checked it out.
Yeah.
3.5 stars he gave it. He
Wow.
loved this movie. Um. Anyways, oh yeah. Soundtrack rating.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
It's not great.
Not one I want to purchase. You get
Yeah.
"Come See
Not
About
good.
Me"
Not
by the
saying anything about this
Supremes,
one.
which is a great song, but like nothing unique about it. They Can't Take That Away From You by Billie Holiday,
Right.
also very commonly played.
Yeah,
Uh,
obviously get some Tony Bennett in there too. You gotta
well,
have some
you
Tony
get
Bennett.
a couple Tony Bennett songs, but like "Young at Heart," Sinatra, like that's a top tier Sinatra song for me. I love
Yeah.
that song.
Okay.
And then later on at the end of the movie, in the credits, you got Tony Bennett and Sean Colvin doing "Young at Heart" as well. So that was funny. Sean Colvin, Sonny Came Home. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I gave it like a 1.5 because I really like the Sinatra "Young at Heart." Other than that, it felt like
Uh, I
post
gave it a one.
Sleepless in Seattle, we got these classic 40s songs popping up in a lot of rom-coms.
Hmm. I guess I didn't consider that. Yeah. I guess I found myself, I really do like the rom-coms that have some awesome soundtracks. And that's kind of why we did this whole category. And it's like, this is the opposite of what this
Oh, it's
category was
it's definitely
inspired
the
by.
weakest one we've hit so far. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I gave it a one.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
so some miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah.
Just want to say right off, I know this is a state lottery, but I still had to laugh a little at $64 million jackpot because I won't even play Powerball or Mega Million until it gets to like a quarter of a billion. Because the odds are like so against you. I'm like, all
Right.
right, 250 million. All right, now I'll play.
Right.
So this movie is actually based on a true story.
Oh, yeah. That
Uh,
makes sense.
Phyllis Penzo and Officer Robert Cunningham, uh, from Yonkers, New York.
Yonkers. Oh,
That's
man.
right, Yonkers. 30-year veteran of the police force in nearby Dobbs Ferry, was a regular customer at the restaurant. And she picked three numbers, he picked three numbers, and they won. They won 6 million. And they decided,
Ah.
and he bought the ticket, but he split the ticket with her. And they were both married to different people, happily married, and they stayed married to their spouses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little change there for sure.
Madonna and Marissa Tomei turned down the role of Yvonne.
Hmm.
I'd like to shout out Vincent Pastore, Big Pussy from The Sopranos, one of the guys on the Albany bowling team. Tim
The
still needs
bowling
to watch
team,
that
yeah.
show.
I know who you're talking
Uh,
about though.
there you go. The one guy who conceivably could have been in The Sopranos.
Oh, I
The
mean,
one guy that
see, I was like,
talked.
I know that guy. He's been in a ton of these gangster things, right? Yeah.
This movie had a budget of $20 million, which is a little over 43.8 million in today's money. I guess that hot air balloon was not cheap. Uh, this movie grossed worldwide a little under $38 million, which is a little over 83 million in today's money. So it did a little bit better than it, did fine. Nothing exciting. In its
Yeah.
debut weekend, It Could Happen to You came in at number 6 at the box office, losing to the Jim Carrey classic The Mask, which debuted that same weekend.
Funny.
Uh, Also debuting that weekend, coming in at number 10, was Black Beauty, a movie about the perspective of a horse and all the people that have owned him, starring Alan Cumming as Black Beauty.
Interesting.
I looked it up. Sean Bean is also in this movie, and I don't think he dies.
Oh wow, look at that. Good for him.
Right? I thought you'd be excited.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
And that's all I got.
Okay.
So what are we watching next week, Tim?
Man, that's
Is that what you've been like not paying attention to me looking at, like trying to
I'm
decide?
totally paying attention to you. That's
Oh wait,
offensive.
did the wife watch this?
She did not watch this one. I described it and she was kind of meh. Like she was like, "All right, you go do it. It's
Maybe
fine."
she has an anti-Bridget Fonda thing. 'Cause
I
I
don't
can't.
know. Yeah, this is twice in a row, right? Oh,
Yeah.
but I got the impression she's seen this one before, and it didn't sound like she felt negatively towards it, but
Hmm.
she didn't
Hmm.
feel impassioned to go see it either. Although it has been a busy week, so I might chalk it up to that. So
Okay, fair enough.
I can't hold it too much against her. My issue is I'm trying to figure out what is streaming available right now because I did want to do French Kiss, but I still have not gotten around to
I sent you the
purchasing it.
link to get that movie.
I know, and I have a gift card, and I haven't gotten around to doing it. So I have to figure out what else I can. All right, we're just gonna do this one. I wanted to. Oh no, that's not what I want.
Okay.
Never mind. It keeps wanting to give me a TV show, and I don't want the TV show.
Oh.
And there we go. Uh, I don't know if I want to. Darn it! What am I gonna do? It seems like so much of the things, oops, that I picked are not streaming right now. And so I'm gonna go with. I need some more comedy. We're gonna go for more comedy. We're gonna go with There's Something About Mary.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna left turn
Okay.
it and go with There's Something About Mary. We're gonna go more of the comedy in our romance, rom-com. Again, another borderline pick,
I haven't seen
maybe.
that movie in so long. It's gonna be exciting to watch.
Yeah, you know what? I think also better soundtrack. So I'm excited.
All I can remember is the guy singing throughout the movie.
Yeah, the guy singing that movie, but then you also got Build Me Up Buttercup at the end
Right. Yeah.
with the cast singing.
Hmm.
And it's still based in a romance and a logging, even though it is so much more slapstick comedy. But this is a great movie.
I think it
It's a great
counts.
movie.
Like,
Yeah,
I said I allow it.
you did. So yeah, it's gonna be a pick. I have not
And you know
exactly
what? You
looked
go
at
to
this.
IMDb, the first thing it listed as is in a romantic comedy.
Nice.
So it counts.
Counts. There we go. Another Matt Dillon. Look at it. Look at the bridging too. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. We went double.
Double
Richard Fonda
Brenda,
took a week off. We're
Bridget
back to
Fonda,
Matt
sorry.
Dillon.
And now we're going to Matt Dillon. I like it. Look at that.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see whether it's streaming or not, so sorry
It
if it's
is. It's on
not. So
Hulu.
nice. Hulu back to back for us too. Look at that.
Yeah, yeah. And
Look
my
at
boy Ben
us.
Stiller turning into the
Everybody's
new
boy.
Spike Lee. Very impressive Knicks fan. Love him.
Yeah, I saw he had like fun shoes on the other day at the game. But yeah,
I love how much he shows up. It's so fun.
it's great. It's good time.
All
Always.
right. You
So
got
I'm
anything
excited.
else?
That's it, man. That's all I got.
All right. That is it for us. Please share your support for the podcast by leaving a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, or wherever you happen to listen to the show. Also, sharing is caring. Be sure to follow us on social media to get the latest show updates. You can contact us by emailing at filmbrochamp@gmail.com or find us by searching for the hashtag FilmBroChamp. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Film Bros Championship Podcast. It's not goodbye. It's just till we meet again.
Peace out, everyone.